Did you know that Cleopatra wasn't Egyptian? Yes, you heard it right. The last queen of Egypt was of Greek ancestry. Born in the year 69 before the Common Era, Cleopatra was the product of an ancient lineage of Greek Macedonian origin, the Ptolemaic dynasty. Her family had ruled Egypt for nearly 3 centuries by the time of her birth. Cleopatra was not merely handed the throne, she earned it. At the tender age of 18, she became the Queen of Egypt, displaying a level of resilience and intelligence that was far beyond her years. She was a polyglot, fluent in several languages, and was notably the first Ptolemaic ruler to learn the Egyptian language, signifying a deep respect and understanding of the people she ruled. In a world dominated by men, the young Cleopatra ascended to the throne, ready to leave her mark on history. And oh, what a mark she left. Cleopatra's reign was marked not only by political maneuvering but also by her romantic alliances with 2 of Rome's most powerful figures. Her relationships with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony were far more than mere love stories. They were strategic moves in a high-stakes game of power and survival. Let's first visit her alliance with Julius Caesar. The Roman general, who was already a formidable force, became an invaluable ally for Cleopatra. Their relationship was a fusion of power and passion, a bond that not only solidified Cleopatra's position on Egypt's throne, but also gave birth to a son, Caesarion. This union of the Egyptian queen and the Roman general was a strategy that helped maintain Egypt's independence amidst the growing power of Rome. Next, we turn the pages of history to her relationship with Mark Antony. After Caesar's assassination, Antony was one of the 3 men who took control of the Roman Republic. Cleopatra saw another opportunity to secure her throne and the independence of Egypt. Their alliance was more than just political. They were also lovers, sharing a bond that resulted in 3 children. Antony, captivated by Cleopatra's intelligence and charm, made decisions that favored Egypt, keeping it prosperous and independent during Cleopatra's reign. These alliances, however, were not without their repercussions. They stirred the pot of political unrest, both in Egypt and Rome. The relationships Cleopatra formed were strategic, yes, but they were also deeply personal. She was a woman who understood the power dynamics of her time and used them to her advantage, all while navigating the complexities of love and loyalty. Cleopatra's alliances and strategic relationships kept Egypt independent and prosperous during her reign, but they also set the stage for a tragic end. As we delve deeper into Cleopatra's story, we begin to see the chessboard of power she masterfully played, understanding the moves she made and the sacrifices that came with them. As the saying goes, all good things must come to an end. And so it was with Cleopatra's reign. In her twilight years, Cleopatra found herself embroiled in a war of attrition with the formidable Octavian. This was a battle not just for control but for survival, a desperate struggle that would ultimately see her lose her cherished kingdom. The final days of Cleopatra's reign were steeped in turmoil and uncertainty. She watched helplessly as her empire crumbled, her power diminished, and her dreams of a Ptolemaic resurgence dashed. And then, the most tragic of all endings, the mysterious circumstances surrounding her death. Cleopatra's death remains shrouded in mystery even today. The popular narrative tells us of a queen who chose death over dishonor, meeting her end through the fatal bite of an asp. But the truth, like many aspects of her life, is veiled in layers of myth and conjecture. Was it truly a snake bite, or was it a concoction of deadly poisons? The world may never know. What we do know, however, is that her death signaled the end of an era. It was the final curtain call for the great line of pharaohs, the closing chapter in a book that had been written over centuries. And with her passing, Egypt ceased to be a land of pharaohs, and became a province in the vast Roman Empire. With Cleopatra's death, the era of pharaohs came to an end, marking the beginning of Roman Egypt. Cleopatra, a queen, a mother, a lover, and a leader, left a legacy that has stood the test of time. Her influence permeates pop culture, with her life dramatized in numerous films, embodying a potent symbol of power and femininity. From Shakespeare's Antony and Cleopatra to Hollywood's silver screen, she captivates, her story resonating with audiences worldwide. Her strategic acumen, political savvy, and legendary beauty continue to inspire and intrigue. More than 2,000 years after her death, Cleopatra continues to captivate us, a testimony to her enduring legacy.